Desert Dreams. The Tale of Sahara, the Oasis Oracle. In the heart of the scorching desert, there lived a unique and charming camel named Sahara. Sahara was not your ordinary, run-of-the-mill camel. His coat gleamed like polished copper, and his eyes sparkled like precious gems. He was known far and wide as the desert dreamer, because of the captivating stories he wove under the vast, starry night sky. Sahara's tales were like a magic carpet, transporting all who listened to distant lands and forgotten times. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, creatures of the desert, both big and small, gathered around him. They knew that when Sahara spoke, the monotony of their arid lives would be momentarily forgotten. One evening, a young desert fox named Zara approached Sahara, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Tell me a story, desert dreamer," she pleaded. Sahara, with a gracious nod, began to spin his tale. Once upon a time, in the heart of this very desert, there lived a kind-hearted oasis keeper named Amir. Amir was known for his boundless generosity. He shared the cool waters of his oasis with every creature that came to drink, from the smallest lizard to the mightiest desert eagle. But one hot summer, a terrible drought descended upon the land. The once abundant oasis dwindled to a mere puddle. Creatures far and wide journeyed to Amir's oasis, their parched throats pleading for a drop of water. Despite the diminishing oasis, Amir continued to share his water. He gave his last drop to a dehydrated scorpion and quenched the thirst of a dying cactus. He even shared his last gulp with a weary traveler who had lost his way. But the desert was unforgiving. Amir, too, fell victim to the drought. As he lay gasping for water, a curious hummingbird arrived and fluttered around him, trying to help. It flew to a distant cactus and sipped nectar, then returned to Amir, placing a single drop of sweet nectar on his lips. The drop of nectar was a miracle. It revitalized Amir, and he found the strength to rise once more. With newfound determination, he dedicated himself to finding a hidden underground spring deep beneath the desert's surface. Amir, the oasis keeper, became a hero, and the oasis flowed again, more abundant than ever. The lesson of this story, my dear Zara, is that in the harshest of times, a single act of kindness can bring life to the driest of hearts and transform the desert into an oasis of hope. As Sahara concluded his story, Zara's eyes glistened with understanding. The creatures of the desert, inspired by the desert dreamer's words, departed with a newfound sense of unity and purpose. Sahara, the desert dreamer, had once again worked his magic. He knew that the power of stories could change the world, one heart at a time. And so, beneath the starry desert sky, he continued to weave his tales of hope and wonder, spreading the magic of storytelling throughout the endless sands of the desert.